Welcome along to episode 847 of the Milk Bar. Jason Forrest here with you as ever. Coming up on the show this week, we'll be finding out about the Trentham Light Trail as we have a chat with Jonathan Ware. It's all about the Codsall Christmas Fair too, as Louis Stovin let us know what they have in store for 2025. Ian Billings will be along to let us know about the Pauline Quirke Academy and his principalship as he's taken over. Plus, on top of that, Phillipa Forrester will be joining us to tell us about her Mofflin, which is a brand new creature from Casio, which can help people with their moods. And to improve your mood, Ben Thornton, he's playing part of Buttons in Cinderella. I nearly said he was playing Cinderella then. He's playing the part of Buttons in Cinderella at the Lichfield Garrick this year. That's all on the way on the show this week.
Welcome to the Milk Bar. 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 Welcome to the Milk Bar.
Now, 7 out of 10 parents are open to using AI to help their child regulate their emotions. And there's a new creature out there that could help too. To tell us more, I'm joined now by Phillipa Forrester. Good afternoon.
Hello. It's not just me here. Mofflin is here as
Yeah, so a Mofflin. This is work produced by Casio, and we've met interactive pets before, but in the world of AI, we've got something very different here, haven't we? And something which is so much more able to be, a pet in the same way as we may have treated some of our four-legged friends in the past.
In a sense, yes. I mean, this was a sellout in Japan, where of course we know they're much more open to AI, to robots, to different ways of us interacting. Used to AI being all about organizing our day, or can it write a book for me, or can it do my dissertation if I'm a student. But this is a whole new way of looking at AI as something that can support us emotionally, that can support our well-being, that has a different function altogether. So it's very much a companion, not designed so much as a toy or as a pet replacement, but it can offer some of those things that pets do offer us, that kind of calming and anxiety reduction and emotional regulation. And it's not just children.
Mm-hmm. Well, I remember the days when we had a small furry creature that had some personality traits, but what we might have known about that little furry creature in the past is actually just a minuscule amount of what we can see here. I mean, can this pet understand what we're saying?
No. Not on that level. What it's doing even now, because my Mofflin is still in its early stages. So over the first 50 days, it's starting to recognize voices. So it can recognize tone. It can start to recognize the different voices in families. For example, if Mofflin at our house is usually knocking around in the kitchen, if it's not in my office with me, and so there'll be other voices that it's taking on board. So it's very curious at the beginning, and it's starting to recognize voices. It's starting to recognize patterns of, how often is it patted and stroked, it's got sensors, those kinds of things. Mm-hmm. But it's not able to record what we say or any of those kinds of things.
So it's very much almost a friend. I mean, we've seen the interactive things before that say are a little bit like this. But do we have to? So you talk about petting it. I mean, do we have to virtually feed it, or what sort of things does it take as input?
No, it's more emotional than that. So it develops its personality and its emotional responses over time as you are. So I'll be patting it, or it's got these different sensors, so it will respond to a pat, it will respond to being cuddled, it will respond to having a little cheeky head rub there, and it's all of that is going in and contributing to the personality that develops. So there are more than 40,000 personality patterns that a Mofflin can develop. If you think about that, your input gives a Mofflin a unique personality.
Can you name these? Will they pick up on their name if they over time as they learn?
Mine is called Bogart. Mm-hmm. He has not definitely. Well, I'm not sure that Mofflin has learned his name yet. But the interesting thing is, as I said that name, he did look up.
So
So
it,
who
there's,
knows?
he's it's starting to pick up things that go on around it. And they say this is more than just a bit of fun. As you say, this can actually give genuine emotional support. But interesting that, obviously you've got a pet here that has got sensors, but it has sort of eyes and facial features.
Eyes, yes. And really acute verbal is how I would describe it. And this is the thing that's so interesting to me is what's really interesting is our reaction. So I had Mofflin on the train yesterday with me coming up to London, and the reaction of other people was hilarious. Everybody has this same really warm, curious, it's so cute. Can I touch it? Kind of response. Because it elicits something in us. And I think it's beautifully designed from that perspective. And we respond, we do respond, even though on one level, we know this is not, I'll just say it quietly, this is not a real pet or it's not a real creature. No, he didn't. That was not acceptable. You see, I got a response
there.
from that. But we our emotions link, we respond, and it's soothing and calming.
Well, it looks, from what I can see from here, to be an absolutely amazing piece of technology, and the fact that obviously you get oral response from it, or aural response, depending on whether you're the giver or the receiver in this case, and it is squeaking away, and sort of it is reacting to you and its environment.
Already, yeah, and we're not at the point. So this is not a mature Mofflin yet. My Mofflin is not mature yet. That will take days and days and days, as many as 50 days. Through that time, it will come to learn different tones in my voice, different ways that I behave with Mofflin, and so that all contributes in the end. So by day 15, for example, Mofflin's adapting to my responses, my preferences, how I treat it. But it takes a little while for it to become attached even to you, to understand, that you're the most familiar tone of voice that it's hearing. And then it builds over time.
It looks absolutely amazing. Casio obviously done something very special here. The fact that this is a very serious side to this, in as much as it allows for the emotional support that can be there, the reaction, and all in a device which the worst thing you'll have to do with it is charge it.
Exactly. And it was a passion project at Casio, which is another wonderful story, actually. We do know Casio for their gadgets, as a loose term, but, calculators, watches. So this is a departure from the norm for Casio, but it was a real passion project there. And that's partly also what's so exciting about it.
So will you be sharing footage of you and your Mofflin online?
I expect so. Why not? Yeah. I was recording yesterday on the train because it was making me laugh so much, everyone's response. And just having Mofflin on the train was quite funny, honestly.
Where can we find you online, and where can we find out more about a Mofflin in our lives?
For Mofflin, you need to go to casio.com/Mofflin. And today is a special day. Today is launch day in the UK, so you can pre-order today. And for me, I'm just Phillipa Forrester, and usually on Instagram is where you'll find me.
And you and Bogart the Mofflin will be there.
Yeah.
For now, Phillipa Forrester, thank you for joining us. Thank you, Bogart, as well. And we'll hopefully see many happy Mofflins in people's hands in the not too distant future.
Absolutely, Jason. Let us know when you've got yours.
Come the 21st of November, it will be that amazing time when Panto starts at the Lichfield Garrick, and somebody who's almost paid for the whitening of his teeth in Turkey, didn't bother doing the hair, but has got very shiny buttons in this current outfit, is Ben Thornton, who's with me now. How are you doing, sir?
Good. How long have you been thinking of that?
No,
on the car journey here, right? How can I insult Ben this year?
What can I say to Ben?
I like that one.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Okay, what's going on with all this then?
Well, these are buttons because I'm playing buttons this year.
There you go.
The comic of everyone's dreams in Panto,
Yeah, absolutely.
And I haven't played this part before, so I'm really excited.
So you've got to learn how to fall in love with Cinderella and all.
Yeah, that would be difficult. Yeah, that would be difficult. But I'm really excited. Obviously, great to be back in Lichfield. It's beautiful theatre, beautiful city to be be home for Christmas, and it literally does feel like home for me.
Absolutely. We're here from the 21st of November through to the 11th of January.
Plus rehearsals, we start. I was just saying to someone, we start rehearsing on something like the 3rd or 4th of November, whatever that Monday is, and like, I'll be like trick or treating on the 31st of October, and then coming straight to Lichfield. It's getting earlier and earlier every year.
You don't use the Panto costume for the trick or treating.
I don't.
Do you? No.
Do you think I should?
I think you might. It might work well. To be fair,
just the face is scary enough.
Well, it could terrify people, but there we go. So, what's it like being not necessarily the child of Sam Rabone this year?
It's nice, yes. Sam has got another double act partner this year, and I need to let it go. We'll still be having lots of fun on stage together, of course. Yeah, I think it will be nice. I can say to Matt, look, you deal with Sam this year. He's your problem.
Because Sam wrangling is difficult, isn't it? It's bad enough when you're trying to interview him.
Well, exactly. Imagine it for 2.5 months of the year. Yeah. 10 weeks we're here for. That's a lot of Sam Rabone I see.
It is, but I mean, you couldn't hope for better, though, could you? Really? Because it's top quality.
He's a good guy. Yeah. He's a good guy, and. The audience love him for some reason. We share a dressing room as well, so we get on even off stage. Yeah, I suppose we like each other a little bit.
That's all good. Right, there's a pumpkin over there. I mean, are you insured to move the pumpkin?
Yeah, do you want to
go and get the pumpkin? I think this now. Yeah, Ben, going to get a pumpkin, and he's got the pumpkin.
It's a heavy pumpkin.
It is.
I'll interview you.
Yeah.
Heavy pumpkin.
That's a really heavy pumpkin, isn't it?
Heavy pumpkin.
Heavy pumpkin. That was a move that was quite dangerous.
We should have rehearsed.
I think we should have done for 2 months at least.
This is our massive pumpkin.
Yeah, and...
do you know what it turns into? How's your Cinderella knowledge?
Oh, hang on. Would it be a golden coach?
Oh, very good. See, it might not be golden, but it's a carrot. Yeah. So, big pumpkin.
And, I mean, that is another one of your friends throughout the whole experience, isn't it?
A pumpkin?
Yeah.
Yes, it's quite important.
There's a lot of them about.
Quite important to the story. It's going to be great to do Cinderella here, like a great traditional...
Nice change of subject there. I was going to pursue more on the pumpkin thing, but no, that's fine.
Do you want me to talk more about a pumpkin?
No, that's fine. No, you're okay. I was seeing how you get 5 minutes routine out of a pumpkin, because I think if anybody can...
I can't even think of a pumpkin gag off the top of my head. You got any pumpkin jokes?
None whatsoever. Good, is it? No, but I'm sure there's pumpkin spice. That sounds like the extra spice girl that never was.
Very good. Let's go with that.
Yeah, we'll stay there.
Spice girl.
So that will do the job. Okay, so I think you were about to ramble on about something else.
I was going to say something that I should say to press. Cinderella is obviously it's the one panto that the kids love. They love coming to any panto, but Cinderella I think is the epitome of panto, isn't it? And
right, you've got
very
kids.
Grand. I've got a child.
Olivia. What favourite panto?
Well, it would probably be Snow White for her, actually, because she is obsessed with the new Snow White Disney film.
But that's not the same as seeing you in Panto, though, is it?
No, she is excited very much that it is a princess rather than Peter Pan or something.
There's a Rabone trying to get in on shot over there.
Sam, you've had your time, mate.
A nightmare, isn't it?
So you see what I mean?
Yeah.
So he's not my problem this year.
No, that's probably for the best. But it's going to be an amazing time over Christmas.
It's going to be a fantastic show. It's going to have, we've got a great cast. Delighted you've met Matt now. Mm-hmm. He's a brilliant ugly sister. He's going to be great. Everyone seems brilliant. The tickets obviously sell well here. What is great is doing such a long run. You think, why are we doing a long run? Well, we're doing a long run because every night we come out to a packed house. Yep. And that is brilliant.
And you even leave to a packed house as well.
Yes.
That's because they don't disappear at the interval or anything.
No, exactly. Not yet. I mean, not yet. But we've got lots of nice, surprises planned. It's obviously going to be very funny. And as I say, I'm delighted to be playing buttons. I haven't done it yet. So it's nice to tick that off on my career checklist.
Yeah, but you've got to keep the button shiny. That's the thing.
That's true.
There's reflections off
as shiny as the head.
No, nothing as shiny as that. That could be quite dangerous.
It's nice of you to lose yours just to match me.
I know, but I've got the bit to the side.
Fan.
Yeah. Look, says Mr. Salt and Pepper Beard, and he's been cutting that back, but there you go. Right, anyway,
Don't
back.
mention that.
No, this is just a.
I should have had a shave, shouldn't I?
Yeah, scruffy buttons, but there we go. Anyway, right, so shall I do the phone number now?
Let's do the phone number because it always impresses me.
Okay.
It is
01543 412 121.
Very good, mate.
And can you do the website?
LichfieldGarrick.com.
Yes, because even Sam could do the website earlier on, which is quite good. Look, Ben, always good to see you. Have a brilliant time in Panto. Break a leg.
You're coming, right?
Everyone keeps checking to make sure I'm actually coming to the Panto.
Well, we see you doing these interviews, and I never see you actually come.
Well, it's because I'm the little fat bald fella over on the end over there.
Wearing a tablecloth.
Yeah, well, there you go. It could be worse.
Do Jason, good to see you. And
Your shoes
yes,
are bright as well.
They are, aren't they?
Yeah.
But so are yours.
Well, yeah, I suppose there is that.
So are yours, mate.
Yeah.
These
Anyway,
are a costume, whereas that's your actual shoes, you weirdo.
but this isn't real life. You know, this isn't real life. We don't talk to each other in real
No,
life.
that's true.
That's the way it goes.
That is true. We should chat more.
Well, or less. So once again, 01543412121.
LichfieldGarrick.com.
That'll do it. Get your tickets. It's going to be good.
Yes,
And
thank
we're
you,
better than
Jason.
good. Amazing.
See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
The Pauline Quirke Academy in Wolverhampton has a brand new leader, and they've done pretty much everything that it could be possible to teach there. Ian Billings is here with me now. How are you?
I'm very well. I'm the new leader. Goodness me.
Absolutely.
Very important.
Do you get to be head teacher? Is that what is it? How it's classed?
Principal is
Principal.
the correct term. The principal of school, principal of the academy is the correct term.
Now, obviously, the PQA name is one which has been around the world of teaching kids some amazing skills. Whether they go into the world of arts or not, it actually builds confidence and it gives them the opportunity to sort of find a creative side, which they may not do without it.
That's exactly it. And because these days there's less provision for the arts in schools, we're finding more and more people are gravitating towards weekend schools, of which PQA has been one of the leading exponents for 20 years or so.
Yeah.
Wolverhampton has been running for 14. I've not been there for 14, but
No.
I've just taken over. I took over in August, and we're running at the Wolverhampton Grammar School every Saturday, and it's got a quorum of nearly 100 children already are attending that, and I've taken over the reins from Julian, the previous incumbent, and we're taking it to new heights, new giddy heights into the next year and the year after that.
Absolutely.
It's an exciting time.
It's certainly really good. And as I alluded to, I mean, you've worked in TV, theatre, so many other things, writing radio plays, and being an author as well. You don't do much authoring on a Saturday morning, do you?
I don't do much authoring. I do a lot of registering, lots of making sure everybody's in the right class at the right time, which is vital, and overseeing the whole thing because we've got 5 members of staff who do the actual hands-on teaching. We've got a musical theatre teacher, Matt. We've got our drama and comedy teacher, Marcus, and we've got a film and TV teacher, who's Tom. 3 great exponents of their own particular craft, and they meld together with the 3 age groups over the 3 hours, and each group does an hour with each teacher.
So
I'm just there just to organise and make sure people get to the right place.
but they can draw upon your expertise and experience at any time.
Well, they can, I suppose, yes. Because I have been around for a long time, as you know. I've been around for a long time, and I've done a lot of shows, a lot of pantomimes, a lot of plays, and primarily a writer at the moment. I've got 8 children's books coming out this year.
Wow.
It's mad. I've got a few left over that have been reprinted and 4 new ones as well. They're slowly coming out throughout the year. So it's a bumper crop of books this year. And the sideline is what I do at the weekend, which is the PQA, which is a great little way to spend my Saturdays and indeed their Saturdays. I've only done 3 so far. It's all new to me, so I'm learning how it all works, the machinations of it all, and working with some amazing kids, some wonderful talent. It's a great place to be. It's so full of enthusiasm and joy for the creative arts, and giving the kids the opportunity to explore that potential that's not so rigorously monitored as you would in a school, where they're free to explore their own ideas and thoughts and creativity and imagination.
Yeah, because it's not necessarily all about an exam, which is the nice thing. It's about the learning, which is the fun bit of school. But the exams can be a bit off-putting. But you've still got the opportunity to take part in something which is a sort of a culmination of it all, because the PQA are really big on having shows, often in the West End.
Yeah, the shows that run in the West End about every 3 years, the Academy goes down and does a show in His Majesty's Theatre, nearly said Her Majesty's Theatre, in the West End, which is a huge accolade. And because there's 200 schools throughout the country, 200 PQAs, they all get a chance to go and participate in that and experience it. It's a major event and a huge, as you imagine, operational thing. But when we're not putting on shows in the West End, which don't happen that often, only 3 years, every 3 years, we're doing our weekends practice and training for all those 3 aspects of the arts, all of which complement the other. If you're not such a good dancer, you've got the comedy to look forward to. If you don't interest in the comedy so much, you've got the film and TV to look forward to. And each one creates a sort of rounded performer, rounded child who can experience these things. There's so many ways of approaching the profession, as you know, so many different outlooks and avenues to pursue. It gives them opportunity just to get a little taster of all those things.
And Pauline Quirke's name is one that we know from the amazing TV work that she's done throughout her career, everything else alongside that. Sadly, her health has caused her to retire from her work now. But it's that sort of inspiration and the sort of the fact she wants the kids to have the opportunity to be part of this.
This why she's such a great figurehead, because she started quite young as a performer. I don't know if you know, but she was on children's TV when she was in her teens and maybe even a little bit younger as a child performer. And then as she matured, she went into Birds of a Feather and so forth. And she wanted to give kids who were that age when she started a similar opportunity. And she was based at a theatre school in London, just a part-time children's theatre school. And what she decided to do was create this huge, what has become a network of schools throughout the country and beyond. There's one in Dubai now,
Mhm.
because it's grown exponentially, and there are children, at every PQA throughout probably every city in the country now, participating in all those skills and learning all those crafts that they need.
Well, Wolverhampton is a place you can do it, and you can enjoy the principalship, I think that's a word, of Mr.
That's a
Billings
great
there.
word.
How do people get involved?
Quite simply, go on the website. The website, which is www, as they always are, pqacademy.com.
And you can find Wolverhampton on that list. Drop down in there, select it, sign up, and there's several age groups on there. Give detail the age groups for us.
Yeah, the age groups we start with poppets. The little tiny ones are 4 to 6 year olds. They're the separate group on their own. They do their own drama and singing and dance as a separate little sideline. They're 4 to 6 year olds. Then as they grow older, they go into green group, which is 6 to 9 year olds. The middle group is blue, which is kind of 9 to 13 thereabouts, and then the red group, which is upwards of 13 all the way to 18-year-olds. And of course, if you do sign up, you sign up for a free taster. You can come and do 3 hours for nothing and try it out. See what you think of it. See what you think of the place. See what you think of the people. And if you like it, sign up and stay for a term.
So become part of the Pauline Quirke Academy family. Get the kids involved if they're up for it. Get them in there on that free trial and see if it works for them. So always good to speak to you, Ian. Thank you for joining us, and just give us a quick blast of where we can find all the rest of your stuff online and your socials.
So if you want to find out about me, you can go to ianbillings.com. But more importantly, if you want to find out about PQA, go to pqacademy.com. Find out all about us. Come along for a free taster.
Ian, always good to speak to you. I'm looking forward to potentially some Panto entertainment, which we'll no doubt talk about at a later date.
We
But
will.
we'll keep that secret for now.
Save that for another day. Good to see you, mate.
Now, from the 21st of November this year, the Light Trail at Trentham returns. Jonathan Ware joins me now to tell me what they have in store for 2025-26. How are you doing, sir?
Very good, thanks. How are you?
All good here, and I know tickets are already selling fast, and this will be to people who went last year, because I adored the light show. It was amazing, and this year it's even better.
Absolutely, yeah. Last Christmas it was really well received, and we had a great response to the event. And we're really looking forward this year to getting a whole new concept of lights in there.
So, what do you have in store? Because we've already seen some amazing displays, all sorts of lifelike characters, brilliant music to run alongside it, and even flowers that reacted to people walking past them.
Yeah, absolutely. It's with this event, we've always made it about interactive elements and really giving the public something that's really going to wow them when they get there, especially the kids, which obviously is a huge part of this family event. This year, we've worked with our production company to make sure we've got a brand new trail. Anything that's there this year wasn't seen before, so it's really going to be a brand new experience for everyone.
So this is going to be absolutely phenomenal once more, and it's more than a mile long, yet it's accessible too, isn't it?
Absolutely, yeah. We're very lucky with the venue at Trentham Gardens. It's mostly hard standing tarmac, so it means that we can make it very accessible around that trail. So yeah, it is a mile long, but equally it's very easy to get around for accessible customers.
And the bit that also got me was the number of photo opportunities. You're talking pictures which will be on people's Christmas cards from last year, this year, and again another opportunity for them to be able to show off in the glorious light.
I hope so, yeah. A lot of people do say they do that. And obviously with social media being the way it is these days, there's so many opportunities for some really great pictures with the family, or just pictures of the installation themselves sometimes are pretty wow as well.
Yeah, and even if you have seen it online, you have to see it in real life to get the full impression of it and make it the experience that it is as well. Whether it be interacting and dancing down some sort of piano which glows as you step on it, or sitting in an alpine cabin enjoying maybe something to drink or something to eat.
Absolutely, yeah. The mini chalets that are rentable after the trail for people have been really popular last year, and they're already filling up. We're already very low on space for those. And then, like you say, there's new installations, especially for the kids this year, with regards to walking pianos, walking stepping stones. We've got a giant drum that they can hit that lights up a huge tree. So it's going to be a great one.
And I think it's part of the magic, isn't it? It brings Christmas and the whole season together. Whether you're going there to celebrate the festivities or whether you're just going for a winter experience for your family, whatever your beliefs, it's going to be an absolutely brilliant bit of fun.
Absolutely, and that's what we found is people don't just use it for their Christmas outing, but also it can be a good winter outing. We're open in the last week of November, and everyone kind of comes and embraces that. And some people even do two visits, where maybe they come and see the trail the first time, come for a second visit, and get a bit more Christmassy. So it's going to be a wonderful Christmas time for sure.
And of course, arrive a little bit early, enjoy the rest of what Trentham has to offer, and then make your way through to the Lights Trail as dusk falls.
Yeah, absolutely. What a great venue, Trentham Gardens, and the surrounding shops and restaurants and everything. So we do find a lot of people like to come and enjoy the whole thing. And obviously we've got the big wheel outside Trentham as well, which is not something I've been on yet myself because I'm not great with heights, but I know a lot of people like to do that before the light trail as well.
So you're not great with heights, but you are great with lights. That's going to be proven when the trail takes place later this year. Obviously, there are time slots already booking through. There's different prices depending on your arrival time. Where do we go to find out all the info and get involved in this amazing event?
So everything people need to know and the tickets is at winterlighttrail.co.uk. You can also just Google Winter Light Trail Trentham. It comes up as the top answer there.
But I mean, this really is the biggest lights trail of its sort in the Midlands, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. We've made sure we're growing each year as well. So anyone that came last year isn't going to just see new installations, but it's also an even bigger and better trail this year too.
Well, I'm very much looking forward to nipping along and seeing it once more, and there being a whole new experience compared to last year. And with the fact that you use the gardens, the architecture, and the sculptures and statues around the site, as well as bringing in all of these amazing lighted up experiences, I know it'll be absolutely brilliant. Have a brilliant time with it. I don't know whether what you say to wish someone luck when they're working with light bulbs, but don't break a leg or an LED or whatever it is that's brightening the world. But have a brilliant time with it, Jonathan Ware. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks, Jason.
The Codsall Christmas Fair is set to return in 2025 after a blustery 2024 put pay to the festivities. This time round, it's all happening on Sunday, the 7th of December, and we've already booked good weather for it. Louis Stovin, how are you doing?
I'm all right, Jason. Thank you very much. And nice to talk to you again. Yeah, last year was a bit of a disaster, not just for us, for just about every outdoor organisation or event in the area. It was such a pity for so many people. But it was the right decision at the time. The weather was pretty atrocious, not as bad as the boffins told us it would be, but nevertheless, we're not in the business of taking chances. This year, as you rightly say, we have booked fine weather. It's going to be about 10 degrees above freezing. It'll be dry. We might get a smattering of snow that adds to the atmosphere, but that's about it.
Fingers crossed.
A good year.
We're about 3 months off from the whole event, just under now, and that means that the preparations are ongoing. But the work started back in January, didn't it?
Yeah, you have to. There are so many details we have to consider with an event like this. You got to remember we've got up to 4,000 people coming through the gates, thriving gates, coming to the show. And so we've got to be very careful. We have to make an awful lot of provisions for entertainers, for stall holders. All the health and safety issues have to be addressed. It's a lot of work. For 5 hours of the event, it takes 12 months to prepare.
But that is well worthwhile. The thousands of people who attend absolutely love the event. And in their thousands, they've asked for it to be on a Sunday this time round.
Yeah, This is the thing, really, is so many people asked us why we do it on a Friday, um, and tell us it would be so much easier for everybody on a Sunday. And of course, they're right. It's the kids, particularly, to have to rush home from school, change, eat, and get back to see Santa before the event finishes is difficult. So by moving it to a Sunday and bringing it 2 hours earlier, we get a couple of hours of daylight. The youngsters can come out, they can see Santa, they can get their present, and everybody's safer and happier. And of course, the knock-on effect is the businesses are happier, there's much less traffic, there's much less parking, and the local shops and businesses are more than happy to accommodate people on a Sunday.
Absolutely. And we're looking at loads of great small shops in Codsall, so they're able to stay open for the whole of the event as well, aren't they?
Yeah, yeah, there's no restriction on small shops. I'm told that the Sunday trading laws don't apply to smaller shops, and if they
Mhm.
want to open during the day, they certainly can. And there's no reason why they can't stay open for the duration of the event, unless anybody can tell me different.
They add, I think you're safe to say that they are allowed to be open. It's under the square footage, so they will all be good. But obviously, it's part of the entertainment to have all of the amazing stalls and stands and bands and everything else taking place in the heart of the village, and that's staying the same, isn't it? That is going to be as glorious as ever.
Yes, indeed it is. It's a full agenda so far. I mean, we're 3 months out now, and so far all our entertainers are booked. About a third of the stalls are already booked. From an entertainment point of view, we got a new band this year, local lads called Harry and the Hailers, and they'll be bringing us hits from the 50s, 60s, 70s, whatever, and they'll be performing in front of the Crown. We've also got the brilliant ukulele band back. Everybody loves them. To see folks of my age, or even older than me, some of them, playing hard rock on ukuleles is quite something to behold. And we've also invited back the Caribbean duo, Steel and Strings Caribbean duo. They went down a storm a couple of years ago. Actually, that's not a good choice of
No,
words thinking about it.
with the weather we had last year, no, don't go there.
No, they were really, really popular and we gave them a try a couple of years ago. So we've invited them back again. So we've got three bands and we've got music throughout the evening. And this year, of course, it's 5 hours and not 4 hours. It's going to be 2 until 7. And we've got music and entertainment throughout. We've also got our resident lunatic circus entertainer, Steve Chaos, performing his street feats in the streets, as he calls them. And we've also invited back our little girl as a fire eater, which is not something you normally associate with Christmas, but it's good fun and it's a bit of diversity. And I think she'll keep the place a bit warmer if it's a cold
Absolutely.
one.
Between her and the mulled wine, it's going to be toasty, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. And talking of drink, takes me very conveniently on to food. Bear in mind we've got 3 months to go, and so far we have German bratwurst, hot pork baps, Italian food, burgers, samosas, crepes, steak and chips, pizzas, Greek food, and hot roast chestnuts. And
I'm,
that's still with 3 months to go.
I'm tempted to come down and try all of those, to be fair.
Oh, you
So
absolutely have to.
it's
I
compulsory.
absolutely insist that you do.
Well,
Um,
it sounds absolutely excellent fun. There obviously is still a chance to get a stall booked, whether you're a local craftsperson and have some festive offerings, or whether you're whatever it is you sell. Then it'd be absolutely great to see you part of it. It's all about keeping it local. So, how do people get in touch?
Right. Before I tell you that, let me tell you so we have made space this year for about 65 stalls. We're now in mid-September. We already have 30 booked.
Hmm.
So if you want a stall, now's the time to do it. And if you book before the end of September, you'll get a fiver off. Right. How do you get in touch? My chum, Meg Barrow, looks after stall bookings.
Hmm.
You can get her phone number off the website and you can email us via the website, or you can go on to Facebook. There is a Facebook page that's due to go live in 4 minutes' time, as it happens, which will be information on this year's event. So that's very good timing. There are plenty of ways of getting in touch. If all of those fail, I don't. I suppose someone could give you a ring and you could put them on
We
to
can
us
put them in touch.
possibly.
What's the web address? That's the important bit.
it's codsallchristmasfair.co.uk.
Go along there,
Simple
check
as
it out.
that.
You say all the phone numbers and everything else you need there, all the links.
Everything's there.
Yeah,
Contacts are there. If anybody's got a couple of hours and they want to be part of this event, we're desperately short of marshals. It's great fun. You don't get paid, but it's fun.
Okay, well, that's going to be worthwhile getting involved for because it brings a festive spirit to the whole place, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
Right. Well, Lewis, I'll look forward to seeing you on the day. I will nip down. We'll work out how we're going to do that and how all that
Yes,
involved.
indeed. Just let me know what time you want to be there.
So, Lewis, lovely to see you. Good to talk. We'll catch up again in the week or so beforehand when you can tell us more of the details. But for now,
Absolutely.
have a brilliant Christmas fair.
Thank you, Jason. I look forward to seeing you.
That's a lot for this week. Thank you so much for joining me back with episode 848 next week. I'll see you then. Ta-ra for now.
Goodbye from the milk bar. 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 Yeah. Goodbye from the milk bar.